So I've showed you a little bit of where I play. Time to show you where I study. Come on. So, this is where the magic happens, the floor room. Check it out. So, once again, I'm not very upset about going to UT. I love UT. Don't get me wrong, but these classrooms are just state of the art. I mean, look, we got some Mentos. Those are great. Look, we even get water. Dr. Miller graciously pouring me a glass.
Would you like
Thank
more?
you, Dr. Miller. Welcome to the Scare Cam, where I scare all the kids that choose to be late to this class. Get in there, you're late. Welcome back to the weekly Coop. Let's give you a quick update, okay? I was sick this weekend and got some sort of Australian virus. Don't worry, it's not contagious through your computer screens. But despite being sick, I did get a chance to think a lot. One thing that's cool about being here, one of my classes is about intercultural communications. We've been learning about how to communicate with people that we've never seen or met before. Something I pulled from it that I think I'll take home with me for sure is the idea of in-groups versus out-groups. In-groups being the types of groups that we associate ourselves with. Out-groups being the opposite, what we don't associate with. Actually, this idea reminded me a lot of middle school. I still got it. But middle school was a time that was really awkward. All the girls were taller than the guys. Most people had braces at some point. For me, puberty hit really early on. I had a full beard in the 6th grade. But the reason I think that in-groups versus out-groups is a lot like middle school, and why my experience here in Australia is a lot like middle school, it's really because you're just in a place you don't really know, and you just want to be in one of those groups, you know? So my in-groups here are, you know, CAPA, the program I'm here with, any American I meet, the neighborhood I live in, Ultimo, oddly enough, the grocery store. I feel like I actually know what I'm doing in there and I don't have to say anything, therefore people don't know that I'm not a local. But my out-groups are much bigger. There's a lot more out-groups that I'm not a part of. Your average everyday Australian. Anybody on the street that I'm walking by, and one of my biggest ones is coffee shops. Because they don't just say I want a coffee here. They say I want a tall black or a short black. You know, I'm used to just being like, oh yeah, I want a large coffee. So there's definitely a learning curve, but it's getting better, it's getting easier. But with that said, I already know that I'll bring some of the stuff that I've learned in my classes back with me. I thought about actually how there are some people on Tennessee's campus who feel the way I'd feel right now in Sydney. So maybe I'll be more receptive to that or gentle to that. But also, I really appreciate the in-groups I have back home. And I think when I get back, those relationships will look 180 degrees different. Yo, so, you know what time it is? That's right. It's time for Food for Thought. I decided to stop being a little child and actually eat some gross things. Vegemite. This stuff is actually so scary looking. Proudly made in Australia since 1923. Oh my god, they said don't smell it. I smelled it. So if you want to look at the inside, it's like a black, like it looks like a tar. I've heard it's good on crackers. Now, Vegemite is eaten normally here as a morning treat. It's like a vegetable compost. I don't really know, but it sounds sketchy. But people here love it, so why can't I love it too, huh? All I have is a fork. That's how you do it in college. said not too much. They said just a little bit. That's enough right there. This better be good because I paid like $5 for this can of Vegemite. Very overpriced, so I don't want to throw away $5. 3, 2, 1. Oh God, no. Tastes like really strong, like soy sauce or why am I still eating it? No one ever deserves something like that. I'm saving the world by getting rid of all the Vegemite on Earth. It tasted like gasoline and salt. Wow. Your actual food for thought for the week is as follows. Food for thought. In Australia, every person spends an average of $1,000 on coffee every year. Let's look at the global. Let's look at the global issues facing coffee drinkers. Whenever I'm home, I tend to go through drive-through coffee, take my time on the way to work. It's nice. It's just some good time to think. On average, people who do drive-through coffee most mornings will spend 45 hours a year waiting for their coffee. And that is some food for thought. It was really dismal. You still should get your coffee. It's a way of life. Some Vegemite left on here. Never again. Never again.